Good afternoon, this is Joe with the Redneck City Boys YouTube channel. Hey, I just want to tell you guys a little lesson that I learned the hard way. I decided to go camping with both dogs, and we went up to State Forestry here in Pennsylvania. I had a little issue with the dogs. Let me begin by telling you that everything I'm about to tell you was my fault. Well, I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, decided to let both dogs out. One of them does not run. He's never ran, never gone anywhere. I normally don't put the dog on a leash. I did not in this case. But I took the other dog, I stuck him on a rope leash so he can use the bathroom. Not 5 minutes later, the dogs were gone. That one dog chewed through that leash in a matter of seconds. We searched for those dogs all over that State Forestry. From 6 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock the following day. My dogs are not chipped. The only thing they have on their collar was the rabies tag. We reported it to Forest Ranger, and Forest Ranger of course gave me access to all the gates to get behind the gates to ride up the trails to see if I can't find them. They did end up being seen 3 times during that time, and they were seen 3 miles away from the campsite. Everybody who's seen the dogs had the exact same thing. As soon as I get close to the lab, the other one would take off running, and the lab would be right behind him. Now here's what I learned. Next time I go camping with the dogs, I will make sure that I have a chew-proof leash to put them on. Something that the dog cannot chew through, maybe like a wire with a plastic around it for the dogs, so we can chain them, tether them up properly. Again, I said that my dogs are not chipped. They will be chipped. I had a conversation with my vet, and I asked them a bunch of questions. If I bring a new dog to them, will they scan the dog? They said yes, they will scan the dog. Anytime a dog comes in that is a new patient, they go ahead and they scan it for a microchip. I also went online and I checked and I made sure that I could update that information that's on that chip. And I was told I could, according to the internet. The only thing my vet could not tell me, and if I'm wrong, please let me know I'm wrong, right in the comments, what would happen if they bring a new dog in and it did not come back to the owner or the person who brought him in. That was a question they could not answer. But there again, regardless if they're chipped or not, we had no cell phone service where we were at, very limited cell phone service. And nobody could get close enough to the dog to be able to even get any information off the collar. Now, any type of tracking collar, like an AirPod or whatever, would not have worked in this case because of the fact there was no cell phone service. I looked into getting GPS trackers, and them things are expensive. One tracker for one dog was somewhere right around $500 a piece. So that's something that's out of the question. Now, even still, regardless if they're chipped, regardless if I'm able to track them, I should have had the dogs on a leash. Plain and simple. Something else that happened too is when I finally did find the dogs, one of them, the paws were to the point where it ran so far that it was raw. And the other dog apparently he effed around and found out with a porcupine and had porcupine quills all on his leg. Which that also got me thinking. I'm going to start keeping a first aid kit. I keep a first aid kit in my vehicle while I'm camping, but I'm going to put some stuff in there for a dog in case the dog gets hurt. Another thing I found out during all this is the American Red Cross offers animal first aid. You can go take a class and go learn first aid for your dogs. It's a $25 class. I'm probably going to end up taking that. Just knowledge is power. Wouldn't hurt anything. Now, one thing I did find online was a little QR code dog tag. You scan the tag and you can scan it up to 10 feet away, so in this case they wouldn't have to get near the dog, and it'll give you the option of sending a text with your location. So then in that case, if somebody were to come across, see the dog, scan the QR code, I would instantly get a text message with other information on where the dog's at. It also gives my address and phone number for the people who's finding them. But that does not say that somebody can't just cut it off and steal the dog. Now, I am trying to be very transparent. I try to be on my YouTube channel. I'm not going to sit there and make YouTube channels where showing me catching 100 fish and in reality it's like 30 trips. I like to show the good with the bad. And this was one of the bad videos. Hopefully some of you people would learn something from this. I definitely learned a whole lot from it. I like to share my knowledge. Now, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Like this video, share this video, do whatever everybody else tells you to do on YouTube. And I'll try to answer every question I can answer. If you have anything that I should be looking more into or more other options, please feel free to give them to me. Thank you for watching.